Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. As I was in Bletchingley doing the previous video from Brewer Street, I thought I'd bring you back to St Mary's Church, the 11th century St Mary's Church. Beautiful building with its Norman tower. It's one of my favourites actually. Now, I know I've covered this in other videos. The last one was 2 years ago, so I thought, hey, why not? It looks open, which is always good. Every time I've come here it's open. But yeah, lovely church. I didn't know this until recently. The tower was used by royalist troops in the English Civil War, looking out onto the road from down south the coast up to London. That's pretty cool. Also you've got Church Street, beautiful Church Street with all the listed buildings, which is in the other video. Yeah, it's lovely. The tower did have a spire, but that was destroyed by lightning in 1606, so never replaced. And here's the Hermit cell, which you can see more from inside. Some notes on the cell can be found inside the church. Yeah, it's the Hermit cell. Bletchingley is a really nice little village, but the constant hum of traffic, when I did the Nutfield video recently, the constant hum of the traffic along the A25 and the noise from the motorway, I'm sure they get used to it, and once you've shut your windows you probably don't hear it. Touched that door before. I suppose it is what it is. I mean, I'm in suburbia and literally you can hear a pin drop. I'm right in a little cul-de-sac, so quiet. I like quiet. Oh yeah, remember the little public footpath that goes down there? Which we're not doing. Oh, someone's mowing the lawn. Of course they're mowing the lawn. This whole area goes right back. It's a very, very ancient settlement. We're high up on the North Downs, so slightly up on a hill. But like most of these places, you know, that supersedes the modern buildings, you know, we could be going right back to Neolithic, either Mesolithic times. I've walked around here before. Let's have a quick gander. Everywhere's wet today, but we've had no rain, or not a lot of it. My feet are a bit wet. I don't recall any rain. Oh well. That's nice. That's beautiful. Do like a good churchyard. As I said before, not from a morbid point of view, I think they're just really fascinating. Always people who've lived, died. Right, should we have a look inside St Mary the Virgin Church? Why not? The church was greatly improved upon and extended in the 19th century, as I said, like a lot of these places are. Here's the beautiful Clayton Memorial. Absolutely stunning, really big. Absolutely stunning. And Bishop Desmond Tutu, who Was a vicar here in 1966. It's something nice to be associated with, isn't it, in the church? And here's a little fact. I said this in the last video. His son taught me maths at school in the early 80s. There you go. Yeah, Tutu is known for his anti-apartheid and human rights campaigner. He devoted his life to the work of reconciliation through faith, and wonderfully, he was a curate here in St Mary's, Bletchingley, in the 1960s. Yeah, here's a hermit cell. The lancet window and quarterfoil possibly mark the site of the cell of Brother Roger, Hermit of Bletchingley. This is the South Chapel, probably dedicated to St Catherine and St Margaret, one of the earliest parts of the building, dating back to the 13th century, 1260 I think. 1230, sorry, it's very dark. I have put the lights on, but it's still dark up here. But yeah, there's the back of the cell. That looks quite old. I can't really read it because it's so dark. More tombs to the Clayton family. This is Thomas Clayton. Yeah, here we go. Once a chapel here. This part is once a chapel of St Margaret and St Catherine, rebuilt by Hugh Hextall, rector here from 1451 to 1470. Chaplain to the Duke of Buckingham. It's interesting. The recent video from the church at Nutfield won't open because they say vandalism. We're literally just, what, a mile up the road, and this church is always open. Go figure. Go figure. Oh, a bit of a whoosh there. Ooh. It's beautiful, isn't it? Some brasses up on the wall here. Can't really see them very well, unfortunately, again. None of the brasses can be definitely named, owing to restorers shuffling, but the oldest in date is about 1470. The young lady with her hands joined in prayer and her hair confessed denotes her unmarried state. Oh, shock horror. Lovely organ pipes up there. I know I've done these places before, but sometimes if you're in the area, I think it warrants just popping back and having a look again, because there are beautiful, beautiful buildings. And I'm sorry it's so dark. I don't know what to do about that. I wonder how old that chest is. Is there a sign? Not sure. It's a beautiful old chest. It says the font's from about 1440, date from the restoration of the church, about 1460. The font cover was carved in 1900 by Mr. Albert Maynard, a local craftsman whose ancestors came over with Anne of Cleves. Interesting. 1460 font. I know, I forgot to bring out a guide. Church guidebook. So this Clayton family with the memorial up there, is there a long lineage of them? That is stunning, absolutely stunning. A rude stair led to the roof loft with its altar and lights, made in 1460, but pulled down in 1548. Oh, this is the Cowardin tomb, who was Sir Thomas Cowardin, keeper of the tents, Toils and Hells to King Henry VIII, and Master of the Revels. He was also steward to Anne of Cleves, from whom he took over Bletchingley Place. Famous people here, worked with Henry VIII. It's amazing. I can't play the piano, so I won't even bother. Wow, very peaceful, very peaceful. As I said earlier, Bletchingley is a very, very ancient parish, as is all along the A25 here, going right back to Neolithic times. What I like about this church, there's little signs everywhere about the history and what particular parts of the building mean and how far they go back. I think that's really cool. Not all churches do that. They have guidebooks, but and the pulpit is Jacobean. How about that? It's Jacobean. Lovely. And how old is this beautiful door? How old is that? 1600s maybe? Maybe a bit earlier. Well, thank you St Mary the Virgin Church for being here for 900 years plus. Hope you enjoyed this little walk around. I know I've been here before. Apologies. But please like, subscribe, all that stuff we do on that there YouTube. And we'll see you on the next adventure. I'm just going to leave you again with this stunning memorial, the Clayton Memorial. See you next time, guys.